The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. About ready to get this one started. Jaime Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go here on Monday night. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run. It's the former LSU Tiger. He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. Tyke Smith there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Komet. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Chicago.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
A play fake. Now Williams.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. He is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. To throw, it's Williams. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Buccaneers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Willis to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Cowboy 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
Willis now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Here's a designed run. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Throwing, Willis. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. To throw is Williams. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
He'll send this one deep for Odunze.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A tight end in motion now. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Throw it again. It's Williams. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. 7-0 is our score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And that is incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing, Willis. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Willis. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Handoff here, up the middle, and they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A pickup there of 28 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And he's going to be taken down.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. Now Williams. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. Past midfield. Inside the 30. He's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs extend their advantage to 14-3. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. 19 Lions.
Here's Williams now to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Let's take 19. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Here's Williams. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Tyreek now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready. 79 Bronco. Check, smash.
That's Palmer, the man in motion.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Go, Chap, go, Chap. Go.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Going for it all. That is caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Tampa. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Buccaneers are out to a 21-10 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Track 60. Hey. 18, right here. Go, Zeke, go. Ready.
Throwing is Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
To throw, it's Williams. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. Throwing again, Williams. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This one from 49. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears are able to get it back within a score.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Buccaneers 21, Bears 13.
A Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Tyreek now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Ready up. Cougar 19, Panther 11, Panther 11. Come on, come on. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
To throw is Willis. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
19, Pioneer. 70 range, 70 range. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown Buccaneers. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28, Bears 13. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 33-yard line.
On the set. And
A play fake. Now Williams. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Off play action. Here's Williams. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
on the ready.
3rd and long.
Ready. 3.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. 3rd and long. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the 2nd half and close this game out?
To throw, here's Willis. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. To the goal line and in. Tyreek Hill Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Buccaneers will extend this third quarter lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things: a highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
19 tight, 19 tight. Come on, set, 19 Lion. Ready.
Here's Willis. This throw right side is caught by Hill. Willis now to throw. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 79 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucks tack on one more to their lead.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. I'll give on the ground. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Open receiver is Bo Melton. And he will finally be taken down. How about that? A really big play as the final one here in the 3rd.
Bears 13.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Bears. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bears are able to cut into the deficit. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. And they're going to take over possession.
Hill brought in motion. And he will score again. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Tampa. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. A return now from the 4. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Williams. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Here's 3rd and 7. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And they'll take this across the 30 to about the 32. The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Go, Jack! Go, Jack! Go, Reed! Go! Go!
They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Malik Mustafa. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here we go! Here we go! Ready?
They'll turn and hand this one off. And not a whole lot to speak of there. He'll work it down inside the 35. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Come on, set! Check, go!
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Set!
3rd and long. They'll stick with him again. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Fairbairn to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bucs add on to their already sizable lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return starts from the 5. And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Up the middle they go. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a handoff, running right. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Slot man in motion right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one.